he will tell you. He will also tell you why cheering for Minnesota teams is a bad idea, and try to convince you that Chicago teams are the way to go. A proud member of the hockey COE, he plans to continue playing after graduation. He is one of the kindest people I have ever met, but also has a serious and stern side. He does a great job of keeping my kids in line, even Megan. He has a keen eye for photography, which apparently runs in his family, and can be often seen around campus behind a camera. I have been impressed by his mature outlook on life and would consider him an old soul. It is a pleasure and honor to introduce from the Shattuck St. Mary's graduating class of 2018, Jacob Shamil McGlynn.
Thank you, Ms. Mark, for the introduction. November 27th, 2001 was a day that changed my life. I was 1.5 years old, and that was the day I was adopted from a small orphanage in Stavropol, Russia. My parents knew it was God's plan and the right decision to give a young child from Russia something to look forward to in life. As a young child, I never knew my parents were harboring a secret from me. Finally, when I was 5 years old, my parents sat me down and showed me souvenirs and photos from their visit to Russia. Then they spilled the truth. Your mother and I adopted you from Russia. At first, I did not understand what they were saying, but they explained that I was born thousands of miles away and had been living with many kids in the same situation as I was. I was shocked and surprisingly proud of the news. I felt that it was pretty cool. I told my friends the next day. They also thought my situation was cool, and it made me even more proud. I liked being different and told my classmates to call me Shamil, which was the name given to me by my birth mother I still do not know this day. As I got older, I started to understand more about who I was, where I came from, and how my life has molded my character. I sometimes lay in bed, stare at the ceiling, and picture what my life would have been if I'd never been brought to the United States. Thinking about my biological parents haunted me. When I was 9, my feelings began to change. I started to take what my classmates were saying personally. They would say, "I'm glad I know my mom," and "Do you even like your new family?" Going from not caring to getting upset was a dramatic setback that year. I'd get upset when I heard the word adoption. It hurt deep down, but I was strong about the situation, and I would never talk back or be rude to my friends because that's how my mother raised me. But at the same time, I felt distant from them. At these times, I'd always turn to my mother for understanding and advice on how to act. She'd always tell me, "The men who are always respectful and polite are the men that go far in life." To this day, things have changed with the way I look upon it. It does not bother me anymore since it's never brought up. I am more comfortable with telling people about being adopted. I want people to understand what makes me different than most. It gives me a backbone to be stronger and more mature rather than living on the streets of Russia. Even though I've thought about the situation many times, I would not like to visit my biological parents because I'm happy with who I am and the family I'm with. I want to thank my family now for always being there for me. Mom, you quit your job and trusted Dad with this business to raise Gabby and me. Dad, you've given me so much support over the years, and you have been a great role model for me to look up to. And Gabby, you're a great big sister, and you always know how to make me laugh. I do not know where I'd be without my family making the trip to Russia and bringing me back to a place I call home. Love you guys. Thank you.